Hey, girl. Come on.
Sky Foxes.
Let's
We're
go,
basically
baby.
kind of getting very close to the Bravo. Again, this is
Who
the
made
digital. People probably like, what is a Bravo? That is going to be the LAX airspace. And when they get into the LAX airspace, well, it's going to be tough for
don't
us
start this
because we're
bullshit.
not allowed to go there. And that's one of those things that you might want to reach out to me about because I am not happy about that. Anyhow, you can see the LAPD airship that just went through the shot. That's going to be the black and white bird. The vehicle speed's picking up again. And you can see it. You can count it right there, getting in about
what they got on the
70
back of
miles
that?
an hour. This is on residential streets. This is kind of the driver's MO. He kind of speeds up, then he slows it down. Speeds up, and then slows it down. Again, stolen vehicle, that's the report. And what's in the back there? It does look like a motorcycle or some sort of mini bike in the back. Don't know if that was there when that vehicle was taken. But again, the driver of that vehicle apparently doesn't own it. LAPD, they want to bring this to a stop, and of course safely, but right now they're venturing to do more of a kind of keep an eye on it. Made a quick turn there, didn't get away from us, and probably didn't get away from the LAPD either. The good news is we're staying away from that Bravo, and again, making a wide turn. And it's like, hey, I didn't hit you the first time. I'm going to try to do it right now.
That bitch. Let's go, baby.
Right there, LAPD, that's the first black and white we've seen in a minute, getting up behind it. But again, that Dodge truck, I'm just saying, that's a big motor. That's a lot of truck right there. They're kind of known for their high speeds. Right now, this driver is utilizing that. It is very, very dangerous. And you've seen it already. How many pedestrians have we seen? How many red lights have we run? I haven't been keeping track myself, but I can tell you it's just about every intersection that we've come to.
Can we get more than Gypsy Stream? Let's go. Come on.
That truck moving along right now. We're back up onto Adams. I'm sorry about that. I had to actually take a look. Adams Boulevard. This is a major street out here in the mid-cities area, and it's going to take us back towards the Coliseum. And that's the direction we're heading right now. Look at those speeds. This is not what we want to see. And again, luckily that was a green light. That truck moving along at a good clip. Let's just get a little wider, see where the LAPD is. Oh, they've fallen back behind. And don't worry, I'm going to push right back in. But you can see that. Just look at the speeds compared to all the other vehicles out there. Wrong side of the road, and we're pushing 100 miles an hour. These type of things is something that I don't ever want to see either, kind of cutting off a vehicle as he's making his way back over to the right side of the road because there's a little bit of a divider right there. That shadow, that's going to be the LAPD airship. Now the speed's definitely picking up. This vehicle moving along, and again, stolen vehicle. Don't know about that motorcycle in the back. Really not sure if that's even part of this story right now. But really the interest for me is keeping the public safe. Wrong side of the road, solid red is what we've been talking about. Almost every intersection, solid red, making a turn now, heading back towards the 10 freeway. Again, every time he goes through one of those intersections, it's not drama for me. It is just reality. I get worried. Slowing down a little bit, going back into another residential neighborhood. Sometimes they give an idea where these vehicles were stolen from. Sometimes they'll say stolen from, and they usually say a division of the LAPD. Probably got a little error right there. In this case, we didn't hear where it was, and the only reason I bring that up is this could be an idea where the vehicle was taken. They might be heading back to that area that they know. At this point right now, we're staying out here, South Los Angeles. I would call this almost Adams area, mid-city, but high speeds, little neighborhoods out here. You got to take a look. This is just really, truly a small neighborhood coming back up onto Jefferson, another major out here. It looks like we're going to be continuing eastbound. And again, that truck getting back onto those major roads, you can see it there. He's putting that foot down.
Yeah, we got 1,100 people.
Starting to speed up. Again, the ground unit's backing off. I think he's slowing down. It looked like that nose was dipping. That's a solid red again. Solid red, making his way through there.
Pedestrians crossing.
Pedestrians on the sidewalk. This is what I'm saying. It seems like every time we get to a solid red, there's that problem with the problem. It's not a problem. It's something that we should be really worried about. You've got those pedestrians.
I had a feeling shit was going to be crazy today. You guys were there for the private stream. I had, all the little feelings and just the constant notifications and cancellations. I'm like, today's going to be a hot day.
High, either that or there you go. You got one up high. And then you got one down low. Making a turn there. Sorry, I didn't want to lose it. And I might have. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
Mustard Mama, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
There he is.
Mustard Mama sent me 50 on Cash App. She says...
There he goes. Made a turn back into these...
for the live car chase. Vroom.
I feel safer
Thank
here,
you so much.
but I definitely don't, especially when we see 50 miles an hour through these residential streets out here. And I'm not going to show you two helicopters again. I'll trust you that for anybody watching us right now. Take a look, making another turn there, making our way eastbound, staying on these very tight residential roads. The only promising thing that I might bring up is a lot of times when you get close to the 10 freeway, there are going to be some dead-end roads out here, or a cul-de-sac that might give the opportunity for the LAPD ground units to either catch up or make that move to actually lock this vehicle down. Again, some of the folks watching are going to say, well, why is there no LAPD behind it? Well, because of these high speeds and these dangerous maneuvers is the biggest reason why. And as far as the helicopter calling it out, well, I can almost assure you, if this vehicle comes to a stop suddenly, there are going to be a lot of officers just appearing out of nowhere. They are close by. They are all listening to the radio. They all want to take this guy into custody, and so they are staying in this area. Eastbound Adams, as you can take it through another intersection, at least that one was a green light.
Ooh.
Making our way over to the 110. That's going to be one of the crosses coming up here soon. Not super soon, but if he stays on this road, we're going to be getting into the University Park area, over by USC, and also by the 110 freeway. Doesn't seem like this guy likes, or gal, likes the freeways.
Yeah,
we saw
a
little short bit on the 10 earlier on. That's when we saw those speeds really up high. Another solid red, wrong side of the road, making his way over here, trying to just weave his way through there. And again, University Park is where we're at. This vehicle continues on. I believe that's going to be USC. We got the space shuttle nearby. Right now, we're not going to take a look at that. We're going to keep an eye on this pursuit. That's a big Ram truck. That's probably, I would venture to say, newer than 2007, maybe closer to, I'm going to take that all back. This is probably like a 2020 or newer. And again, we've watched that performance on that truck. He has put that foot down. And whoa, look at this. Big intersection, a lot of vehicles. And we're making a southbound turn here. And I believe we're going to be on Figueroa. He's making his way back over to the freeway.
Turn there. Might go into one of those parking structures.
He's got to know that that helicopter is not going to give up. It's one of those ones where you kind of always, I get that question. What is he thinking? Well, right now he's thinking that he's probably going the wrong way on a one-way street because that's what he's doing down there. It's one of these ones where will he get away? Yeah, of course, we've seen him in the past. But the problem right here is all of that. These people are just driving along down there, minding their own business. And then you've got this Ram going the wrong way, high speeds, wrong side of the road. It is just beyond dangerous. Whoops, sorry. I was looking out the window. Focus, Stu. Focus. We got
Stu. Amazing.
I'm not talking about the actual focus.
That was Stu.
Focus on your job. Here we go. He's going to be going right underneath us. We're going to hold this shot, no doubt, and I believe he's going to be on Grand. But the thing is he's making a northbound move once again, so he's kicking us out of the Bravo, out of that LAX area. Another red light and another unsuspecting driver probably hitting those brakes thinking, what is this guy doing? Because that's what I'm thinking, and I've been watching this the whole time. Continuing on there, we're going to be northbound. I believe we're on Broadway. So if you don't know the area, Figueroa, Broadway, those are the two mains that take you through the downtown Los Angeles area. I'm going to talk with my pilot, Mike. Mike, do you have me up? Okay, if he gets into downtown, just try to stay right over him. Don't worry about me, but just try to stay right over him. Well, we made another weird turn right there. You got some people on scooters. We're making our way back underneath the 10 freeway, so we are getting our way to downtown Los Angeles. And this is one of those ones where I'm really worried that he's going to start zipping and zigging through these buildings out there like you see right now. That's not what we want to see. We want to be able to see that vehicle through these corridors. Making another turn there. I believe we're going to be going eastbound once again. And now we're going to be on 16th Street. So this actually parallels the 10 freeway as well. It's going to get really congested up here. I can tell you that for a fact. Oh, doing a little sidewalk surfing, are we? That is unbelievable. Making another turn up to the north. We're getting into the districts out here. It's going to be Fashion District or other, and I can tell you it is going to get super tight. And again, what's he running from? That helicopter is going to be watching him. It doesn't make any difference. Go fast, go slow. There's no officers behind you. And again, it's going to get, the traffic's just going to get worse and worse out here. Making another turn. It's going to be difficult to follow him right there. I'm going to keep peeking through the alleyways. But the traffic, this is what I'm talking about. You can see it right
Did
there.
he stop?
He's probably kind of stuck behind that building. There he goes. He popped right out. And again, this is one of those spots where it would be advisable to maybe have an officer in the area. This would be an area where maybe you could block him in. But again, I'm just being an armchair law enforcement. I have no say in any of this. Here we go, coming out to a major intersection. Again, solid red, but at least he's picking a bigger street. And it looks like we're going to be heading... Copy. You know what? I haven't heard anybody talk to me on the IFB, and I have no IFB. I have no IFB, everybody. Everybody's wondering what IFB is. That's infield broadcast. But anyways, I don't have any IFB. I have no IFB.
What's IFB?
Copy.
Joe Wilson, thank you so much for the 5. Says, woo, Chase! Chase! Let's get in the algorithm, man. We got to start doing... Well, we can't.
Anyways,
oh, my gosh. School bus squeezed right between.
You can read the street names, but these are like very, very tight streets.
Trick leather kids.
We're going to be kind of in the east. I heard IFB.
Kids. Stop and let the sun
Copy
shine
live on the
in.
air. Sorry, everybody. I do not have any IFB. If you're in Edit Base 17, I think it is, I'm not going to have any IFB. Just letting our people know. Another sharp turn right there. Another very
Let's go, baby.
close
Let's get to
call.
2,000.
Since you guys are just joining
you guys
us
can hit
right
the like
now,
button,
I'm going to
please.
do a little recap. That is a stolen
infield
vehicle
broadcast.
that we're looking at, and it's been in pursuit probably for about a good 15 minutes or so. Started out where we saw it. Started out on the 10 freeway. Looked like he was going to pull over. Then he basically just kind of hammered it. 100 miles an hour for a little bit on the freeway, got off, and it's been on surface streets ever since.
Thank you, guys.
This driver making many, many poor decisions, wrong side of the road, a lot of close calls where it gets very, very close to a lot of pedestrians out there. Every red light we've come to, he has not slowed down at all, making his way underneath the 10 freeway. This is going to be a tough one for us. We'll keep an eye on it. There's a lot of places he could possibly go to. Does look like he's deciding to stop, but LAPD is continuing eastbound. There he is. The LAPD, they are close by, but they are not right behind him. This is what I've been saying. They've kind of gone into a tracking mode type of situation, and they basically, the ground units have backed off. They are close by. If this does come to an end, they will appear magically very, very quickly. Another tight turn right there, and you can see this vehicle continuing just to weave its way through through the downtown Los Angeles area, heading eastbound into the East LA area.
So let me see what we got going on here. What's the what? Did he say stolen or something? Oh, I'm trying to scroll back on Twitter, the world of Twitter, and see what's going on here. Maybe I'll put up they have some radio, scanner audio.
Copy. We're continuing on out here. We're going to make our way. Copy.
We abandoned
Gypsy.
Gypsy.
One LAPD airship right there. There's actually 2 of them that have been following this. That's how dangerous this pursuit has been.
Oh, boy.
Making another turn
Look at this guy's turning into
traffic,
oncoming
and
traffic.
It is so busy and so tight down here. It's just amazing that all these other drivers have been.
My mic settings aren't refined on this channel, so my bad. Because it's different profiles. I got to fix the mic settings, but... So sorry if it's loud or whatever.
What if that's a loved one of yours just driving along and you've got this guy in this large full-size truck just barreling down the street on the wrong side of the road, making his way northbound, and we're still in the districts area, so we're kind of staying away out of the LA, out of the Sheriff's Department area. Now we're working our way. Looks like we're making another turn.
Still
we
a
did
handgun?
make another turn. It doesn't look like it, but we're heading back into the downtown area or that general direction. Again, the traffic is just going to get worse and worse if he stays in this area, because this is the districts out here, very, very busy, smaller roads, older construction, and again, a lot of pedestrians out there. That's going to be the 10 freeway, and it popped out the other side. Mateo is the street. Anybody can read that, but Mateo is the street that we're on right now, and this is another one. A lot of industrial work out here. You've got those big rigs. You've got folks driving, a lot of people parking for work, and it makes the streets just so tight. And every time he gets close to somebody like he just did right there, believe me, I cringe inside the helicopter. Again,
Peach Cobbler says, do you think that cops should have a way to disable these vehicles? I think the California should get that thing. You guys want to talk about that thing that shoots out and like it grabs the tire or something and then the vehicle stops? I mean, we probably wouldn't have as many good chases, though, if we had that. But that thing's pretty dope.
Making his way again. And whenever those speeds get into 70 miles an hour on these streets, you just got to think to yourself, what is that driver thinking? Because I cannot tell you what he's thinking at all.
Yeah, it must be the helicopters. Usually these people aren't aware really of the helicopters, but this guy must be, because there's no cops really behind him. Guy's hauling
do the best we can as well. As he gets into those buildings, I'm a little panicked myself, but right now we're staying in the districts, and you can see what I'm worried about right there. You lose sight of that vehicle.
The grappler,
again, wrong side of the road, solid red, and just continuing on like this is the side of the road he needs to be on. Maybe the guy's from Britain, who knows? But in any case, we shouldn't poke too much fun at it, because this type of driving is one of the ones that where we see those tragic endings, where we see somebody get hurt.
I actually agree.
And again,
it's super.
Another pedestrian. We've seen so many of those.
Bro, I hope this guy doesn't like hit somebody and kill somebody. Like Stu was saying, this is really one of those ones that could be like some crazy ending where he either crashed. I mean, we saw one recently where the car head-on collision somebody, or the other chase where somebody threw a dog out of the vehicle. Yo, he just hit something.
That's the first time I've actually seen something where they've actually got so close. People running out of the way. So maybe this guy's getting a little tired. Sometimes we see that after these, you get that adrenaline rush, and that adrenaline starts to wear off. You start feeling extremely exhausted. This person making poor decisions constantly out here. Another person, another pedestrian
with a baby, with a
child.
Baby. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really close, but I'm telling you, it seems like every time he goes through an intersection, there are pedestrians there. Coming up on the wrong side of the road, a solid red light, somebody making a left turn, and so is he. He's making a right turn. Again, staying in these very, very tight roads. We haven't seen this guy slow down, so you can't say, well, maybe he's looking for a place to jump out, because we haven't seen that. Haven't seen anything like even vaguely like slowing down, like checking out a neighborhood. Why turn? Don't know what that was all about. There you go. That's how you bring this to an end.
The cops right on him.
The guy's not going to jump out, and he's going to jump out.
Right on his ass.
LAPD's right there. They're driving behind him. This is one of those times where that guy's probably thinking, I should have stayed in the truck.
Wow, running fast. It's two people?
Running into a business right there. Just stop right here. Going to stay a little wide to see if he pops out the other side. LAPD, they're going to be doing the same thing. That officer right there probably getting instructions right now to stay where he's at, just in case he pops out the other side. We're going to pick up an orbit as well, but this is where we last saw him running inside this business. Again, this is going to be in the downtown Los Angeles area near the districts, and of course you guys can read it right there. That's going to be Pico and Paloma. Officers making their way inside. Don't know how that's situated in there. I don't know if that's going to be warehouse and offices, but you can see right there one of the officers holding that corner. So this might become a standoff. Hopefully they take that suspect into custody. I'm going to listen on the scanner. I'll be back with you guys in just a moment.
Wow, this was wild to say the least. Short chase, but so many close calls. Oh my
nice flying,
God.
Mike.
And what is this? It says it's a Cargo Express.
Yeah, just do
American Cargo
I agree.
Express.
We should stay within orbit.
Oh, look, the cops running. And they could be armed.
You're going too far. I'm listening to the scanner. He's telling him, too, you guys are going too far. You're going too far. Check. This is the door you need to be worried about.
Wait,
this is the door.
One?
Oh.
Did they run past it?
Keep an eye on the door. Either that or there's somebody's taking him into custody, because there's a lot of officers running. Let's keep coming around. Let's go around the back.
I hope it's not like a hostage situation. Imagine that.
Maybe it's. I didn't hear an officer needs help call. Officer needs help call. So they are. Oh, shots fired. So this is not the ending that we were wanting at all. We're hearing now an officer needs help. Shots fired call inside that building. So I would assume that may have been the again. I'm going to stay away from any assumptions, because we just report facts. Right now, all we know is the shots were fired, and we haven't heard anything about that suspect. But it was an officer needs help call, and then it came out as shots being fired. You can see the employees backing off. The number of officers running there. I should have been a cue for me that something is going on down there. Again, this is all a pursuit termination in the downtown Los Angeles area, right near Pico and Paloma. And again, that suspect ran inside this building. They did talk about this suspect possibly having a gun earlier on in the pursuit, but they could not confirm that. So now we're hearing shots were fired. Copy all. We are hearing that shots
They
were
might have killed him.
fired.
He
You
might
can
be
see a
dead.
number of those officers running inside that building. Again, this was that suspect from that pursuit ran inside that building. Then we heard an officer needs help call, and then the suspect from that pursuit ran inside that building. Then we heard an officer needs help call, and then you could see that large response.
Bro.
Not sure about the condition of the suspect or the officer, but right now, number of LAPD officers swarming that building. Again, this is that pursuit termination, and that suspect may or may not have been injured at the end, but you can see a number of officers walking back out. So this is going to be what they say a code 4 situation, as no, not the suspect in custody, but apparently there's no problem for the public right now, but the number of officers walking outside, and again, just by their demeanor, I can almost tell you that it is not an officer that was injured. Again, though, don't know about that suspect. But it's all happening here in the downtown Los Angeles area. This is going to be at the corner of Pico and Paloma. And again, this was a pursuit termination, that vehicle coming to a stop where it actually struck a parked car. That driver jumping out. Apparently there were others inside that vehicle as well. Either that or the officers were opening up those doors. That driver running inside this building right here, and then something happened. Shots were fired. Officer needs help call. And now you can see officers outside. We haven't seen that suspect come out. But then again, I also have not heard anything about a need for an ambulance. Even if that suspect was mortally injured, they would still be calling for an ambulance. Those officers are not doctors, so they're going to have to call an ambulance regardless. We'll keep an eye on it. But again, pursuit termination here in the downtown Los Angeles
Hey, Stu,
area.
it's Roxy. Can you hear me? Stu?
Yes.
Can you hear me, Stu?
Hey, Roxy, sorry about that. Now I can actually hear you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on. Okay, so we were watching as this pursuit was on, and then we did see that suspect ditch the car, run into that business. We saw a number of officers flood into that business. Shots were fired. And now we're watching these officers exit this facility, and we always go back to judging the body demeanor and just the urgency they have and what they are doing. We don't know exactly what happened inside, but why don't you begin from the beginning and just tell us what transpired to this point?
Well, if we want to do, Roxy, do we want to start all the way from when this pursuit started, or
start from the beginning and just tell us what?
Copy all from what this pursuit actually started in like the mid-cities area. Was following a stolen vehicle. That's going to be the one that you see right there. When officers got behind it, they waited for their backup and that air unit, meaning the helicopter, to get overhead. That's just procedure. But then when they tried to light them up on the freeway, that vehicle appeared. It looked like it was going to pull over. I thought for sure it was. Slowed down, kind of got off the freeway. But then there was that moment of opportunity, and that driver took it, really putting the foot down, getting into speeds of over 100 miles an hour on that 10 freeway. Then it turned into a longer pursuit. Many nail-biting moments as this vehicle ran just about every red light, getting very close to a lot of pedestrians, driving on the wrong side of the road and staying on side streets. Then it came to this location that you see here eventually, and this is going to be in the downtown Los Angeles area, in the districts, and then made that wide turn and collided with that vehicle that you see there. That door popped open, that driver ran out and made his way into probably the first open door that they saw, which was this building here. Now officers in pursuit got out of their vehicles and they ran on foot inside to that building. Then we heard that the officer needs help call and shots fired. That's not what you want to hear at the end of a pursuit, definitely, and of course happening inside that building. Now we don't know the condition of that suspect, but we can tell by the demeanor of the officers that there was no officer injured. And right now I saw actually crime tape going up, and that's red crime tape that you see right there. That's usually the center of this of what happened. You'll see the yellow crime tape and the red one. That's going to be the spot where they're basically going to say nobody's allowed in here or out of here. What they're waiting for now, I would venture to say, is going to be for an ambulance to show up at this location to check out that suspect, which I believe, I do not have confirmation, we believe that it was a suspect that was injured. And again, this all coming to an end out here in the downtown Los Angeles area.
Yeah, I mean, with these things, we have to wait and see, and we just follow the developments, and we try to gauge by body language and what's going on down below for us to get a sense of what's happening until we have confirmation. But I think it is fair to say, judging by how the officers below are behaving and their body language, that whatever happened inside, and likely an officer was not injured. We are waiting, though, to see if an ambulance does pull up. We're talking about a really big area that we covered here in just the last few minutes.
You know what? I'm sorry, I have to push a button here. So what's going on? What we're just finding out right now is that there was no officer injured. We got that from the LAPD airship, and that there was a weapon involved. That's all they're going to say right now. And we are also confirming that the suspect is down inside that building. An ambulance has been called. Now we're waiting for that ambulance to arrive. But again, you can see that red tape down there. That's usually a sign where very limited officers are allowed in and out of, as that is like the core center of the crime scene. Again, we can't say for sure what's going on inside that building, but we did get some of that all that information I just passed along from a law enforcement, being the helicopter that is LAPD helicopter that is here with us. So that is pretty solid information. Again, no officers injured, and a suspect is down after shots were fired inside this building. Again, though, they also were talking about a weapon, and apparently that weapon was stolen. That one, I'm not 100% on how they would know that, but again, they're saying it was a weapon involved, and with that suspect, and it's all happening out here in the downtown Los Angeles area. One suspect down with shots fired after a pursuit.
No, this was a stolen vehicle pursuit, and it is interesting that they are saying that that weapon was likely stolen. What kind of vehicle is this? What's in the back there? I'm trying to. Is that like a bike? What is that?
You got a mini bike down there, and then you also have a motorized, what almost would pass as a moped for now, but you've got a mini bike and then a motorized bicycle back there. This is a large four-door Dodge Ram truck. I probably would venture to say 2020-ish. I can't say for sure, but again, this vehicle is a large truck with a very big engine, and this thing was moving along at a very fast pace, and again, very dangerous pursuit. This was not one of those ones where you just kind of looked at it and just was like, oh gosh. This thing was moving at 70 miles an hour through very, very tight neighborhoods in the mid-cities area, and then when it got to the districts, it didn't even slow down. Many times on the wrong side of the street, many times very close to pedestrians. But in the end, it made that wide turn right there, slowed down. Don't know if it was the plan, but that it did collide with that parked vehicle. The driver jumped out, started running. Officers stayed in their vehicles and got very, very close. We watched that suspect live on television run inside this building with officers in foot pursuit afterwards. And then, of course, we heard those tragic words that there were shots, officer needs help, shots fired, and then the number of officers swarming the area. And right now, you can see it right there. We know for a fact no officers injured, but again, we're also still waiting for a possible ambulance to arrive here on scene.
Okay, this has been quite an...
Let me tell you, man, it's unfortunate this person's dead, but this person is a danger to society. Reckless driving. I don't know how many people they almost hit. Yeah, somebody was with a baby stroller crossing the thing, and this guy almost hit them. Multiple close calls. These people are just like the psychotic people in society. Like I said, I think they need to bring back asylums. Thankfully, nobody was killed. Thankfully, the officer wasn't killed for this nonsense. I spelled subscribe wrong.
And the crew, thank you so much. We're going to connect you.
And this is what happens sometimes. I don't enjoy people dying or anything like that. But these psychopaths in society, some shit's gonna happen. Is there any other live feeds? Let me check real quick if there's any other live feeds. I know NBC was out there too. Let me see. PubScan. Oh, here we go. What you still got? We're still here. Cool.
On the IFB, that's one of that's how I was handling it.
There's repercussions for acting like a nut.
I don't know what bay you guys are in, but there's always a problem with one of them. I don't know why. And I can't even hear you guys respond to me. I'm just kind of rambling into the openness, into the timely. There they are. Look at all those officers.
Wow. Yeah, this person, I mean, just so freaking reckless. Embassy's there too. Let me pull them up for the backup. I think on TV they tuned it out, but on the website we still get to watch the helicopter feed. I'll pull up NBC too. Thanks, Wilson. In case.
And I'm not sure if we're still live on the web. I don't know. Are we still live on the web?
Yes. Yes, Stu.
Let me ask somebody.
Yes,
Are we
Stu.
still live on the web? Copy all. What is our fuel situation? That was a question for you, Mike. Mike is talking with other aircraft. What's our fuel situation? 50 minutes. 50 minutes. We got about 50 minutes.
Beautiful.
50 minutes. 50
Perfect.
minutes. And Mike,
Yeah,
good job, man. Good job. Good job, man.
They said, Sheila, he's dead. Here's the paramedics or the ambulance. Well, this is the fire rescue, I guess.
Bouquet and whatever the one was.
The interesting thing.
Maybe he has not passed. This is a positive sign right here. This is
really?
a positive sign.
Oh, he's alive?
Yeah. It's funny they don't really they don't get all jazzed about hoist rescues. I kind of do, depending upon what it is, you know. Anyways, if you guys are still with us and you're wondering, what is that guy rambling about? What is going on here? Well, you missed all the action. You probably, I don't know if you can rewind it, but you should rewind it. It was a heck of a pursuit for sure. Ending with an officer needs help call and shots being fired inside this business. Believe that the suspect is down. That was LA City Fire Department making their way inside that building to make an assessment. Hopefully, I'm being serious. Hopefully that suspect has not passed, and they will transport him to a local hospital. But as it stands right now, this is what we're seeing, and this was the vehicle that they were pursuing. Look at the number of officers that arrived out here. Now, a lot of this is not just because of that officer needs help call. We talk about this a lot when we see these pursuits and they say they're going into tracking mode. That doesn't mean that the officers in the area, any division or any law enforcement, that doesn't mean they're just like, okay, we're not going to hang out. It's all right. Somebody else has got it. That's kind of not the attitude. They are going to stay very, very close by. And when this thing comes to an end, they are going to just kind of appear out of nowhere. You can see a number of these officers right here. I believe that a lot of these are going to be, let's take a look at some numbers. Well, that's going to be, that's Southwest right there. That's going to be Olympic Division. The Olympic Division is where it started. It went through a lot of the LAPD divisions out here, but ended out here. I believe this is going to be Central. I'm looking for somebody that at least has an 01 on it. Yeah, there you go. You got the 01s over there. This is the Central Division of LAPD. Now, when those shots were fired or that officer needs help call came out, believe me, any officer that wasn't doing anything made their way over to this location, and they didn't have to go, hey, what is that location? Believe me, they knew where this was happening. They knew what was going on, and they made their way out here very quickly. We also were talking about earlier on, any of the crime guys or newsies, about that red tape right there. So that is crime tape as well, but that's going to be the red tape, and this is going to be a spot where they really limit access to, meaning that this is like the hot spot. This is where it happened. We see this a lot of times on officer-involved incidences or a murder or multiple victims. This is like the hot spot. So you've got the yellow tape that's going to be the outer perimeter, as it would be. I can't find any. Look at it right there. Look, it looks like a freaking spider web. They got so many. And then they have it actually over here as well. But the red tape, that's going to be the spot where everything went down. Wherever the crime happened is going to be what's going to be where we see the red tape. And there you have it right there. Now, I'm just also looking at these officers. It's been a minute since we've actually done a really how could I call it, a real pursuit. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm looking at these guys, and you can see all those stripes on everybody's arms and on their uniforms. So these are not going to be privates. These are not going to be first years. These are going to be the lieutenants, sergeants, and above that are going to be out here right now because of the situation, it being an officer-involved shooting at the end of a pursuit. We haven't seen those fire department making their way out. It is kind of true. The longer that we wait, is probably the better it is, meaning that there is a possibility that that suspect will still be alive. The ambulance also backing in there. That kind of gives me a little bit of hope as well, because believe me, he's not blocking any traffic. This is all a giant crime scene out here in the downtown Los Angeles area. We're in the districts. I'm not sure exactly what district this is, as in, is it going to be the fabric district, the fashion district? I know it's not the art district, but it clearly actually, we can tell you it's at Paloma and Pico in the downtown area. Officers still kind of waiting, starting their paperwork, doing their thing. Fire department, paramedics, they're waiting for that decision. Are they going to transport or are they not going to transport? And again, the paramedics, my gosh, it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. The paramedics inside, they're going to be making those decisions. This is maybe not the best of signs.
This is located on Pico Boulevard. One of the times that I was in Cali, I went to Pico Boulevard. Jesse Lee Peterson's studios out there. I went to see one of his Sunday things. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Go.
Oh, he's alive.
No, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot.
I hope he's alive.
There you go. Probably not best for television, but this is the internet, so I guess we can just shoot it the best we can and let the censors decide what's going on. But there you go. You got that suspect still alive, going to be transported by LA City Fire Department. And again, it is an unfortunate ending. It doesn't have to end like this anytime. And a lot of times when these pursuits are going on and the guy just stops, for the viewer, people might just go, oh, yeah, he just stopped or whatever. But that's kind of what you want to see.
That's Pew Pew District?
That is truly what you want to see. You don't want to see anybody injured. And even
I was in the hood?
I've said it 100 times on the air. I'll say it once again here on the internet. LAPD does not want to see that suspect injured as well.
I would have wished that were Benny Keys, but it kind of looks like Benny, doesn't it?
So again, an unfortunate end to a pursuit out here, and again, something that could have been avoided, but it just happens the way it happens. And of course, there's going to be an investigation on how, what, and why. And we, as the public, I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah, why is he in his boxers and shit? What happened to that guy? They blew his ass, like his ass got blown, or they took the clothes off of him to check his body or something?
In downtown Los Angeles, that suspect being placed into an ambulance as there was an officer involved shooting after an officer help call when that suspect ran inside that building you see there. I'm kind of
no shirt for defibrillator.
Out, kids. If you want to follow me, you can follow me. I'm on the big three. That would be Twitter, now known as X. I'm not on Twitter that often anymore, but Instagram, I'm always there. Facebook, I'm trying. I really am. I'm always interested in points of view and etc. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not on Twitter anymore. But anyways, if you want to hit me up, I'm always here to listen. And comments, I'm always welcome to read them. And thanks a lot for hanging out with us for a little bit and watching this pursuit.
Always wear clean underwear. What's up, Kicks?
Sky Fox, Simon Depp.
The center of the world.
That was a good chase. I'm happy with that. Nobody's dead. I mean, I don't know if this guy's going to die in the hospital. Nobody's dead. It was really wild. It's a stew on the world of Twitter. I don't think I guess he said he's not really active on there anymore. Yeah, he hasn't posted in a while. That was a good chase. Make sure, if you guys don't mind, please subscribe to the channel. iCkEdMeL CC. I'm all over the place kind of because I'm on the main channel to just iCkEdMeL, but as things come and like we're going to be doing more content and stuff, we're going to be probably running out of notifications. So make sure you follow this channel. We completely ditched Gypsy Blanchard. We were covering Gypsy Blanchard. I was like, you know what? Just whatever, fill in the space for Friday. Nobody gives a shit about Gypsy. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. On my channel, really. Probably because I haven't talked about her. Some people are just fed up with Gypsy. They're just tired of this Gypsy shit. What's going on over here? Crime reduction efforts?
Patrol, searching for a missing person, or knocking on doors to ask if anyone has seen a suspect.
Thank you, Maz.
Each one of these interactions is based on a certain level of trust. And at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about here today.
We're tired of you guys talking. Just do action. All you do is talk and talk and talk and talk. Just change the shit. I'm so glad I'm not living in New York anymore. Do something. That's why I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I was just going to say that's why politics have changed and people are really upset of some of the outcomes. Is because all these people do is talk. We want to see some action. People are tired of the same shit all the time. Do something. Leslie Collar, thank you so much for the super chat. Says that was fun. Love you, Mel. Thank you. Love you too. Appreciate that. Airdrie, true. Airdrie says I didn't see an Ivy line. He must have only been grazed by the bullet. Probably, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't. I mean, there could have been, but I didn't see blood. It seems like they were relaxed. Maybe he got scared once he got shot at. So I think as far as we're gonna skip out on Gypsy today. We're gonna skip out on Gypsy, and we're still gonna do the other stream. I want to do a little prepping. We're gonna cover the Kansas. I think is it Kansas? I gotta call my mother back too. I think we're gonna do the Kansas story later. That is a fake Gypsy account. In case you're confused, this isn't even about Nick. She's talking about. This is her online boyfriend, previous Nick. Gypsy. Gypsy. Stu looks different than he sounds. You want to go back to Gypsy? Let me see how many notifications we have. I was going to just skip Gypsy. I guess there wasn't that much interest. I think more people are interested in this Kansas story. The 3 guys are found dead. Let me see how many notifications we got on the main channel. Oh, well, we got 2 notifications. I mean, we could just go back to Gypsy. I don't know what y'all want to do. What y'all want to do? I mean, we could do both. But am I setting up too much? 3 guys in the backyard, right? Did we just skip to the crazy shit? Some people were saying that Biden got like a facelift or something.
Oh, my heart was beating so fast.
That boy looking fresh, shiny, something. Yeah, his face looks renewed and stuff. No Gypsy. Yeah, screw the Gypsy stuff, right? Yes, yes, Gypsy. No Gypsy. Yeah, let's move on from Gypsy. So we'll do the Kansas thing. Maybe I'll do it a little bit earlier than intended, or yeah, I'll set it up. I'll do it. I'll set up a stream like an hour in advance on the main channel. Just give me a little bit. Let me find some stuff on that, and that should be good. Oh, by the way, on Saturday I'm going to meet Alpha David. For people that know Alpha David, the Alpha David story, I'm meeting Alpha David on Saturday. Should be pretty fun. I'm going to try to make sure I take a picture. I heard about that Scott Peterson trying to get out. Yeah, I'm pretty just sure we're just gonna do the Casey story later. We're gonna skip Gypsy, and we'll leave a notification open for tonight too, because I just have a feeling today might be a day where the chases are popping off. I don't want to cover the housewives of true crime. You know what I'm saying? Alpha David. Y'all don't know Alpha David? Y'all should know Alpha David. Oh, this shit was so funny. Alex brought up. Damn, yo, is it getting hopped up? What is this? Oh, the ox, go play the oxys. Can we clip it? How does the clip thing work? It's like an option to clip shit. That's so funny. That's a Grace. I thought I had this clip there somewhere. Oh, that's the dog shit. Oh, man. What? Look at this shit. What is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? Yeah. What? Yo, that was so crazy. It's a robot dog?
Just talk about the sheer response.
Yeah, it's been impressive response.
Oh wait, I gotta be careful with this one. This got copy claimed. This guy pretended to have a heart attack. I think if I play it in a small video, it won't detect, but I don't remember. Yeah, this got paid. I don't want to play that. This shit was so funny though. Oh my god, Molly. This chick got pissed off at me.
I'm inviting him up again because he deserves it. And the thing is Ryan Upchurch was so passionate about what he believed. What do you mean? Mel isn't coming up because I didn't have his back? Are you fucking kidding me?
There's nobody that had his back more than
Shut the... God damn it! Are you fucking serious? Didn't have his fucking back. He said, no way. You know what, iCkEdMeL? Fuck you then. Fuck you. You deal with it. I didn't have his fucking back. What do you want me to fucking say to the guy? I don't know him.
Where's the shit I was looking for? I might have to just look it up. Oh my god, yo, they got so. I remember during the Letitia stock trial, they were like pissed at me because I was like tired and I laid on the couch, and one or two people joined in and they were like, this is so disrespectful or some shit. And so I said, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna go lay it on this bitch. Fuck it. So I just laid out. That's when I had nothing behind me, in the background. I almost like the plain background instead of having all this like jungle behind me and all this stuff. You won. You already got us. We won. I might as well just give up. He just starts nothing behind me. You guys won. He walks up to the attorney. You won. It's over. I'm like, damn. But I have to do this. I have to be here. It's the law. I'm like, damn, yo, I mean, come on.
You know, it's so bad. This is a lost cause.
The guy walks out of the courtroom. He's this is part of the act, right? Okay. Yeah, that would have been some crazy shit though. If he was like for real done and like just walked out of the shit and never came back. Could they hold him in contempt?
I get it. We've lost. Mr. Tweeney, we lost.
I want to see blood.
Stout, we lost. We have lost in the court.
Yeah, this defense was just something else. Letitia Stock, that's a trial I'll never forget. This was the Chase. I don't know. This wasn't the Whippet guy.
Anybody, because I'm scared for her. Please, somebody come help. Hey, yeah, I called him. Can you see my hazard lights? Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I see. Look, I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to get here, so don't be asking all these damn questions. Just make sure you right there when I get there, goddamn. Because I'm right here on I-459. It ain't gonna take them that long to get here. So just make sure you right there. Are you coming? Yeah, I'm putting a wig on my seat right now. Just hold on. I gotta make sure like something happen. Shit.
But I'm saying, you know it ain't gonna take them long to get there. They right around the damn corner, trace and shit.
Hold on, can't forget my damn phone. Hold on.
Did you get my snacks and shit?
Yes, I got your damn snacks. Now chill out. Shit. Here I come.
Hey.
What?
Have you checked the internet lately?
No, what's wrong?
Check your Facebook page.
So stupid, yeah.
They got a camera up there?
Apparently they fucking do.
Shit, I got to go home.
Hold on, let me get a quickie before you leave.
I got to go home.
Oh man. All right, how you doing? This was Alpha David. I'm meeting Alpha David on Saturday.
Hey, this is Joe from Texas.
Joe from Texas. Welcome, man.
I also think people have been talking about this guy David that's going to come out on Tuesday, Alpha David, and I think he knows something too.
So what's that? What's Alpha David? Oh, the affidavit. I thought you said Alpha David. You said affidavit?
That's who it is, right? It's Alpha David.
Affidavit. I guess maybe I just heard it.
Who's that?
Are you talking about the document that's coming out?
Well, I thought there was a guy named David that was coming out to say something on Tuesday.
I never heard of that. Explain it to me. What's that? Alpha David?
Well, that's what the chief said, right? Is that Alpha David would come out and explain the probable cause.
I think,
and I don't know who he is, but he sounds important.
It sounds like you're trolling.
I mean, I guess we'll find out on Tuesday.
All right, thanks for the joke, man. Take care.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Yeah, he did that serious too. He's fucking serious. He didn't even laugh. Yo, the hilarious shit about that is that some people were like felt really bad and thought like I didn't know this was happening. After the fact, I found out that it was Joe because I had called him on the phone. And I was like, "Yo, like you're not gonna believe the shit that happened on stream." And he started talking. I didn't realize the guy at the beginning said it's Joe. And he's like, starts laughing. He's like, yo, that was me. And I was like, what? He did it so freaking good. He flew into Miami, I think Wednesday or something. And so we're going to link up Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to link up in the evening. Jesus.
When we watch true crime, I have just I'm just like all of you. I mean, I just have an interest in it. I mean, we go there, but there's a point where you're like, good God, I can't think like that. And I think that...
He actually apologized to me, too. He was like, I hope I wasn't disrespectful or something. It was freaking funny, man. Hilarious. And people were commenting, and they were like, I don't think you should make fun of the guy. Poor guy. Like, all this stuff. Nobody really knew if it was for real or not. Joe is a guy that, he's one of my sponsors. He put me in contact with Swagit. He was kind of like a middleman, and so he hooked me up with that company, and we kind of like worked together to like do the sponsorship and make some money. And he was just cool because he told me like he actually watches the channel and he enjoys the content. And we stopped doing Swagit, but we've always like kept in touch. And so we're gonna meet on Saturday, which is gonna be really cool, and probably talk a little bit more business too, future stuff. So, but I'm gonna make sure we take a picture. When I told somebody about the sponsor thing, it sounds like a drug thing. Sponsor, like a sponsorship.
You know, she's one of the rare experts that we do have to listen to.
Yeah, not sponsor like AA or drugs or alcohol. Sponsor like a sponsorship for the channel business. Just get the call queue. I guess that was a troll. So Alpha David sent a super chat. Tuesday we will know much more. So it's got to be. That was good trolling though, and I think that the super chat was actually somebody else because people started trolling the Alpha David thing. At first, it seemed like he was very serious though. So I don't know, but that's the art of trolling, I guess, right? To not let it be known.
Hi, it's Audrey.
Audrey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, but it's not the Alpha David, it's the Beta David.
Your ecstasy sponsor? Where's Beta David?
No, seriously, if he was being serious, I don't think we should be mean to him. I don't know. I don't want to be a pigeon Mac.
No, well, somebody sent a super picture Mac. I think that's somebody, one of the supporters on YouTube chat named Alpha David. I don't know if they just created that account. We gotta look up that account, Mac. That shit was so funny at the time, man. Beta Max. Bro, he meant Alpha David. Oh man, that shit was funny. Oh man. Classic. I don't know. I haven't seen Pigeon Mac in a really long time. Yeah, that was somebody that I've had a few DMs with them a long time ago. It's been a while. I don't know what happened to Pigeon Mac actually. Oh, perfect. Okay. You guys remember Pigeon Mac? Yeah, I don't know. I should probably try to DM them and see. But I should have Joe on a live. He'd probably come out. I don't know. He's a really chill guy. I think it's gonna be cool. We're gonna meet. I think he said he has a friend, one of his friends, coming from out of the country too. I don't know if he's gonna be there. Supposed to meet up at the casino or something. So I think it should be good. All right. I guess that's it for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably have that stream for later, like at 7, I guess. Maybe a little bit earlier. I think I'm going to look up some links and stuff about this Kansas. Kansas City, 3 men. I'm going to take my time and look up some stuff because there's new stuff. Oh, there's a nice timeline article too. There's some videos and links. So I want to take my time and look up and see if I can find anything. I want to see if there's any interviews with the family as well, things like that. And some people have already sent me some pretty good links. So I want to take my time. I guess the gypsy thing will cancel for now. I think at least on my channel, there's not that much interest. But I've never spoken about it either. Sometimes it takes a little bit to catch interest. Sometimes I got to talk about it a couple times and people get interested. Oh, Kitty says she's been sick. Mel called her a week ago and spoke to her. Okay, so I should DM her. Oh, I saw that, Angie. Yes. Alec Baldwin was indicted. I retweeted, where's he at? Cinema's post. Alec Baldwin has been indicted on charges of involuntary manslaughter by a grand jury for the shooting death of Alana Hutchins. That was a pretty sad situation. The lady that got killed, but I think he was definitely negligent for sure. You already watched the Gypsy trial? Maybe that's what it is too. A lot of people probably saw that trial and stuff. It's not anything new, I guess. What time British? Damn, that's a good question. Let me see. Damn, it's 9:18 over there. Wow. 7 would be 14 now. 5:18, 6:18, 73 hours. In about 3 hours. You might be sleeping by then, but about 3 hours. Lorette, I spoke to her recently over. Oh, they censored my video already on Facebook. The live stream we just did. That's lame. Can I disagree with them? I spoke to her in DMs recently. She's doing okay. She was sick. She's still recovering. She's hanging in there. She doesn't really come around. I don't think that should have been censored. I'm going to disagree with Facebook. I don't know if that's a problem with them, but they don't care, though. They just said we'll use it for future reference. They censored it. Anything on the Idaho case? There's been a bunch of stuff going on. I haven't really kept up with it. I'm kind of just waiting for the trial. Kohlberger's lawyers want to see requests for the judge to rethink dismissing charges. Charging documents reveal details of Idaho homicide with Montana tie. Is this different or is it unrelated? I think it's unrelated. Kohlberger attorney wants to motion to dismiss unsealed. Investigators used. I'm really just waiting for like the trial. Whenever they do the trial. You'll watch me all hours? Okay, cool. You got about 3 hours just to give me some time to pull up some links. What do you think's going to happen with Baldwin? I don't know. Not for nudity. I don't know why they said Facebook is like really sensitive sometimes. I don't know if he'll get jail time. What do you think he'll get jail time? Maybe he'll be on like house arrest or something. There's people still covering the Watts case. Holy moly. It's a whole 15 degrees higher downstate. You're in Canada, Hoax? You're in Canada, are you? Yeah, it's true. That is true. Perriette says, the problem is that Gypsy Rose has already been on every TV and YouTube podcast and shoved down our faces. That's a good point. Loretta is somebody that used to come on the call into the live stream. And she used to come onto the lives and she would have like the sex operator voice. It was pretty funny at the time. I think she got sick. FCLN News, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, brother, thank you so much for the support. We go live tonight at 9:30 p.m. Let me see. What are you guys doing tonight? You're going to be driving around Cali? Let's take a look and see. Thank you for the super chat. He sent 100. I got 5 on it. But in the weed, I got 5 on it. Oh, I want to reply to this guy. I may not reply. I don't know if he's talking to me or not, but. All right, FCLA News. Y'all going live tonight? Okay. Put them up on the screen. I was checking my my analytics to make sure you don't charge back your super chats. I don't think they've gotten charged back. I'm always so skeptical, but I appreciate it because he sent some pretty nice super chats before. I think they're trying to get the channel up and off the ground. You guys should schedule your. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do anything, but if you ever schedule a live stream, I'll redirect and send some people over there. I gotta send you. If you're ever open to it, I'll send you some screenshots on how to enable redirect. And I could just, once I'm done streaming, I could send people over there. The less, I don't think you would, because I think after a while they would suspect you of something if you're charging back all the time. I got 5 on it. FCLA News and his wife are very nice. Drive around through the city. Oh, is that his wife in the car? I was just kidding about the chargeback. Oh yeah, he got 100K. Yeah, I tell you, man, if you enable the redirect, it would help out so much. It just takes like 2 minutes to do. Oh, yeah, that's why, because the scammer Jennifer, yeah, there was somebody a long time ago that had sent me a super chat, and she said she sent it by accident, but then wanted me to send her a check through the mail to refund her. Like, bro, it was so funny because people were making memes and stuff. I told her I wasn't comfortable, and I almost was going to try to send her the money another way, but she was like, no, she could only do check. And I was like, I don't want to send a check to your house. That's kind of weird. I don't know. BL says, yes, they're live a lot of times. So I'll put the link. I don't know if you're still watching FCLA News. Okay, I'll send you. Can you email me sometime? Email me at iCkEdMeL, iCkEdMeL @gmail.com. Just send me an email. Say, hey, can you send me the screenshots? And it's literally like 2 or 3 screenshots. And once you enable it, the next time. Oh, look, Kix is over there too. I know Kix. Kix is over there in the chat. It's like 2 or 3 screenshots, like 2 or 3 steps. It's super quick and easy. And then the next time, I can just be like, boom, go over there and check it out. And it moves everybody over there, and then people can subscribe. It's a lot easier. She was on another channel too. Wait, she was on another channel and talked about. I heard she actually did the same thing to another channel to get the money back, and so like she was trying to like ask them to like send money back or something. It's something weird about it. But I told her, I was like, hey, why don't you just contact your credit card company or something, and like just tell them, what I actually felt really bad for the lady, but then like as it kept going on and on and on, something about it was just really suspicious to me, and I just told her I was actually gonna try to send it back to her like Cash App or something just to be nice, but she kept refusing, and she was like, it has to be, I want like a check sent to my house. And I'm like, because I feel like then they have your routing number and your banking number and stuff doing that. Like I just didn't feel comfortable. Oh, she's a known scammer. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm always like paranoid and stuff, Somebody had sent me like a meme and they made a check. I wish I still had that meme somewhere. Oh, is this downtown Los Angeles?
Area unit from Bagley and Harlow meet 8X38. Is a male white or Hispanic with an unknown type of dog using narcotics.
Oh. I feel like this channel, it's like I could like at night when I'm chilling and cleaning or like, you know, doing stuff, I could probably put this on and just listen in the background. A lot of time I'm doing little like projects around the house that I never really get done. You know, so usually have like the TV on. I went to Cali twice and I had like a pretty fun experience. I feel like I didn't spend enough time. I only went for a few days. I'd probably go back sometime. It's a 5-hour flight from Florida. I had fun. I smoked while I was out there too. I would like to go sometime and meet some of the streamers out there. Go on a ride with it. I always thought that would be fun. Like go on a ride and do like a little collab or something. You know, like I could go live. They could go live. Like a cop ride type of thing. Let me try to find this video. One of the last times I was out there, I think I was out there 2 times. Or maybe 3. I think it was 2. One of the last times I was out there, I was smoking and watching Popcorn Planet. I rarely ever smoke. But I was smoking. I was watching Popcorn Planet and I left him a comment and he's like, oh, come on the live. I was like, oh, shit. Because I'm one of those people that get anxious. I don't like to be around a bunch of people. 1 or 2 people that I know that I'm cool. I don't want to have to drive or do anything. Like I cannot do anything. I just want to chill if I'm smoking. Let's see, members list. Playlist. That's weird. Why is that unlisted? My playlist is unlisted. SW4x4, what's the scoop in your lawsuit? Still going on? It's still going on. What I can say, because, you know, I've been told not to talk about it. The only thing I can say is just the official stuff that, like, they filed a motion to dismiss weeks ago. And we replied to the motion to dismiss probably like a week or 2 ago. And then there was supposed to be a court date, I think this week or next week. But the date got changed because the judge needs to look over the motions. After the motions are looked over, whatever the judge decides, then there has to be a meeting between attorneys. So that's where it's at. That's where it's at. You knew I was hot? Let me find that video because it was really funny. Let me see. What did the hoax say? Go back and do a ride along. I would do little ride alongs. I think that'd be a fun way to do, I don't know, like a little collab. If I ever go back and visit, I think it'd be kind of fun. Wilson says pursuit update. He fired at officers with a stolen gun. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm in South Florida. SoFlo. Broward. Where's this video at? Damn, I've done a lot of videos. Where's Popcorn Planet? Oh, here we go. What's up, iCkEdMeL? And it's like 50 degrees here in Florida. It's freaking crazy. Nuts. Cold. Anyway, I wanted to share this story. I talked about this last night during the live stream, and I think it was the last trip I was in Cali. I think it was. It was after all this crazy stuff happened with this crazy YouTuber with like 3 million subs. And, you know, I went to go take a break, relax, have some fun. While I'm on this trip, it's in Cali. I'm smoking, you know, having fun, having a good time. I saw Popcorn Planet. He's live streaming and he's talking to Doug Bishop, right? And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I'm sitting in the car because we were getting ready to go. I don't remember where, somewhere. And so we're like, all right, we'll smoke a little bit and then we'll go. I see this guy's live, and so we're listening. And I moved from Florida to San Diego. Big mistake ever. Lord. This guy comment on the live stream and he's like, oh, iCkEdMeL. Join. I'm like, oh, fuck.
iCkEdMeL's also in my, I'm trying to get him. He wanted to ask a question.
Because I'm not really a smoker. Like, I'll smoke once in a while just for fun. If I'm somebody I'm comfortable with, like a one-on-one or whatever. I don't really like doing that with a bunch of people or anything like that. And I don't definitely like to live stream. I don't smoke in
Hell
live
no.
or anything like
Oof.
that.
Fuck no.
My nerves and everything. It's just I can't do that while live. There was one time I took this the Delta 9 gummies. There was a little period of time where I was taking it at nighttime to go to bed. And the Delta 9 was actually pretty nice. I stopped taking it though, but there was one time I took it and then I think there was a chase and I had to go on. That shit was rough. I was like, oh my God. I don't like to even drive. I don't drive. If I smoke, I don't drive. Like I just, wherever I am, either somebody's driving or I'm staying put, whatever, you know? And so it's just like, he's like, oh, iCkEdMeL, come on live. I'm like, fuck, I guess I got to come on live. And so here's that clip.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we get this a lot. And, you know, from the moment this happened.
We have a special guest joining. Happy to have him. I'm a fan. Mr. Mel from iCkEdMeL. What's up, sir? How are you doing? Look at these beards on my screen.
Thanks for having me on.
So many wonderful beards.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude. I heard you have a question for Doug. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to ask.
My heart was like pump, like I had an idea what I wanted to ask because I went through so much shit with this story. There was a lot I actually wanted to ask, but once I puffed and I was, oh, forget it, man.
I appreciate what you guys do. You guys are amazing, especially to see what you guys did on a current case. I've never seen that before.
Not really, but they are. I mean, except the one guy, but whatever.
But and I was going to ask you about the neutral thing, but you already spoke on that. And so the other thing I just wanted to see if you could maybe get some clarification about the windows, because when I watched the members only video at the time, at first it said like it was busted, but then it said that it was down. Can you clarify, like, I mean, it was busted after it was pulled out, or what exactly?
I mean, in the video of when we discovered the vehicle upside down, you can clearly see the window was out. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, you know, I don't know if it was down or whether it was busted at the time, but the window wasn't there when we discovered the vehicle. The other window was halfway down, so didn't happen upon pulling it out.
Okay, so
yeah, you also got to understand that we discovered the vehicle upside down, and when the vehicle broke the surface, it was on its wheels. So you know, whether the wheels were facing one way or the other, that's just all going to happen during the recovery.
Okay. All right, I guess that was kind of it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Bro, I had nothing to say, nothing to contribute. I was like,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
thanks, man. Thanks for all you're doing. You're doing good work, Mel. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate it, dude.
Oh my God, bro. I got out that thing. I was like, fuck. Oh my God. Yo, is that Junior? Was that Cali Junior? I haven't talked to Junior in a long time. Junior used to call in all the time. At that, you know, Erms at that time, those allegations weren't out yet against Jared. Those allegations weren't out. So, Andy, you know, he's had my back. He's a nice guy, man. He's had my back. I know some people don't like him and stuff. I was very skeptical of him first when I first went on his channel during Gabby Petito. He did a fundraiser. Let me see if it's still there. He raised a lot of money. That guy knows how to raise money. Let me see. Popular. He had done like a fundraiser. He has a lot of views. A domestic violence fundraiser. And, you know, he had reached out to me. And at first I was like, yeah, cool. I'll come on. But then I was like, I kept thinking, like, what if he tries to set me up? Or I was so paranoid because I really don't go on people's channels like that often. Here it is. He did a short video here. I don't know where the let me see. I don't know where the fundraiser is. He had it on here somewhere. Popular. But he had a bunch of us on there. I think Brian Enton went on there. I think JB Bueno went on there. And I had texted him because I had his number and I was just like, hey, like, can I actually have a conversation with you before I come on your live? Because I was just paranoid like that. I was like, I actually want to talk to you. So I spoke with him on the phone. He was really nice, and then I went on, and I was still paranoid as hell, but it was really nice. I was glad I got to be a part of that, and we spoke about my own situation that I went through with a chick that I was with that put her hands on me at the time, and that was a long time ago. But so it was cool. It was really cool. So let me see. Zanime. I look baked. Just finished my Etsy product and shipping settings. Add me. Go crazy. Lemonade Smirnoff. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, no problem. Marie. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things. He's been really supportive though, so I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know. There's always like things with people online and YouTubers and stuff that like I see like multiple other people that I've seen, that I just like sometimes like this is why I kind of stick to myself. But I really appreciate the support that he gave me, and also Cinema was very supportive. Nobody had to really have my back during that crazy time. Crazy time. Mary Gold, I'm loving the stream, visiting some of your videos from last year. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, Jared. Lorice says, I think Jared's trials January 23rd or February 23rd. I think there's something coming up. I think that they might stream it, but it's not, you can't publicly stream it. You cannot publicly stream. I know that. But I think there's going to be some video. I think, maybe. After COVID, why? Smirnoff is nice because it's just light. It's like a light thing. I don't mind sometimes having like a light drink is kind of nice. Not crazy and you're feeling like crap and you're sluggish. Not that I'm older. It's like it just takes over your body. Allergic to drama. Yeah, I'm really lucky. I was reading this interesting article. I don't know if I should. Oh, I think my phone died. Oops. About to find my charger. I didn't realize my phone was dead. Jared Media Block, profiling with evil will cover it. Oh, I'm glad that you did, Mustard Mama. Mustard Mama said we kept our gym open when they closed the gyms. Yeah, there was so much that happened during the virus time. And I know some gyms closed down and all that stuff. And some of the places that stayed open were really condemned, and I don't know what else. I don't know what state you're in, Mustard, but yeah, I try to stay solo for the most part. I mean, sometimes they always say like, "Oh, you should collab" and blah blah blah, but then I've also been warned about collabing and stuff. So I just try to keep it limited. This was so funny that I don't know if you guys saw this. Wiz Khalifa was feeling some kind of way because let me see. They're going in on Wiz Khalifa because where's this video at? Because he gave a guy a shotgun of a blunt, and they're saying it's zesty, and so he kind of got a little bit upset. The comments are really funny though. Let me see. Wiz Khalifa.
About me. That just boosts my confidence, actually. Because I'm not doing nothing on purpose, but y'all keep talking about me. Y'all keep watching my page. Y'all keep me on y'all sites to get clicks and to get comments and to get engagement. Y'all don't don't exist unless y'all talking about me. And look, I don't even got no shape up. I got a little thing on
Shout out to Bees ASMR. ASMR.
my head, and I still look better. I still feel better. I can still do whatever the hell I want. And I don't need any of that extra stuff that everybody else needs to be themselves. I'm clearly just being myself, clearly just enjoying myself and have a good time. And y'all's day revolves around that.
That was Wiz Khalifa, and this is what he was doing.
Oh my God, coming out of his eyes. He's still smoking.
I guess this guy was sleeping. I don't know if he...
Finish him.
So they're going back and forth in the comments. How is that gay? You guys are tripping. Blah, blah, blah. It was kind of funny, though. I don't know. He got a little kind of too close for me, but I don't know. Yeah, that is a smoker's thing, though. That shotgun stuff. That is a thing that they do, like, and I guess it's supposed to be a stronger hit or something like that. Comments are just funny. Oh, I can't show. There was something that was so funny, but man, I don't think that I could show you guys because I think it's just too fucked up. I think it's cancel worthy. It was just like this rapper online that's a special kind of rapper, and the comments were just crazy as shit. I wasn't gonna laugh, but the comments are just so like, just the comments are crazy, man, crazy. I don't, yeah, I can't do that shit here. I can't. It's just too fucked up. No. I mean, I'll post it on Discord or something. I really don't think I should post it there. But it's the it's an Instagram post, but it's the comments you got to look up. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it here. Oh yeah, Cat Williams. I love that guy. Cat Williams. They're really upset about his interview and stuff. One of those stories I think I missed out on that would have been good to talk about. I think the whole Diddy thing, that Diddy situation is so wild and messed up. Yeah, that interview. Let me see how many views that interview has right now. Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp. He has 52 million views. Wow. That's the most. I can't even imagine how much money that live stream made. Yeah, Diddy's had multiple accusations. Multiple. It's wild. And Cat Williams referenced Diddy too. 52 million. That was a good watch. This was a good watch. If you're kind of interested in the comedy stuff and like some of the background and just Cat Williams, this was a good watch. You don't know who Cat Williams is? What? What? Who didn't he reference, right? Damn, it's like 800,000 2 days ago. Yeah. Can you please check the Discord link? It says expired. Let me see. I don't know. I might have to change it. Let me update it. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do an updated link. Let me do just a regular invite link. A couple of people have been telling me that's not working. It works for me, but I don't know if it's because the Cloudbot's not. Oh, because it's on. Why's the Cloudbot on? That's weird. Maybe I never set it up for the second channel. Oh, there's command. That's weird. Anyway, let me put a custom link. Invite link. No limit, never expire. Okay. Copy. Oh. You've done it? Okay. I changed the link on the command too, just in case. That should work. I'll have to change it for the main channel too. All right, I guess I'll get off for now. I guess that's 7. Got 2 hours. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, relax, and then I guess that's 7. We'll cover the other thing. Oh, the flu shot video. Yeah. I got the flu shot twice. I'll never do it again. I just don't think I think it's a waste. Just personally, my own personal preference. I mean, but if people have like immunocompromised or whatever, for me, it's a guess every year. Just whatever. I mean, they've had some years that it's pretty good, but like others, it's not so much. When I personally took it, I just got more sick than I've ever gotten before. And so I just I'm going to listen to my body over what somebody tells me. I mean, for some people, it's probably great though, but I'm good. And they kind of coerced me at the hospital because at the hospital, like the employees, the hospital gets like cutbacks through their insurance for the more people that get signed up. So the higher percentages they have, they get I think savings or cutbacks on the insurance that they have to pay. And so that's why they're always pushing it. Like they say, it's oh yeah, so you don't get other people sick or you get sick less, so you come more to work. But they really get cutbacks on insurance. And so I think it's more about the cutback, really. Where's that video at? Flu vaccine. Oh, here it is. It's the first video.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving. This is a friendly reminder to get your flu shots. Get your kids vaccinated, your babies vaccinated, adults vaccinated. We're here to help you out. Now, the virus is dead. Even though you're getting sick and your body's rejecting this is a normal reaction. We're daily developing strains. We're making up a bunch of strains. Eventually, the mutations will keep mutating because of all the strains that we're mutating, but we'll keep building your immunity. Eventually, you won't need an immune system. We'll be all the immune system you need. We'll build you an artificial immune system. The flu shot is free and we'll give you a cool sticker. Thank you. Have a great day. They say that it's a myth that you can get the flu from the flu vaccine because the flu shot, the virus is killed. So people cannot get the flu. However, it takes about 2 weeks to build immunity. So if you get sick, it's because you were already getting sick. It just happened to be a coincidence. Thank you.
Oh, man. I love that. I remember too, yeah, people that got the flu vaccine and then they get the flu and they're like, oh, well, it's just a coincidence. No, you must have already been getting the flu. You should have taken the flu shot. You was already getting it. So sorry. Fool me once. Anyway. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. We'll see if we can do the Kansas City. I love you guys. Peace. Catch you later. Adios. Oh yeah, that was years ago. That's when I was living with my daughter's mother. That was a long time ago. Bye. Yes. Go read the KC stuff. Yes. Bye.